A reading from the first book of Maccabees, chapter 6, verses 1 to 13. King Antiochus was traveling through the higher provinces, and he heard that there was in Persia a city greatly renowned, rich in silver and gold. In that city was a temple exceedingly rich, with coverings of gold, breastplates and shields, which King Alexander, the son of Philip the Macedonian, who first reigned in Greece, had left there. He went and sought to take the city and to plunder it, but he could not, for the plan became known to those who were in the city. They rose up against him in battle, and he fled away in great sadness and returned to Babylon. Then someone came to him in Persia, bringing news that those in the land of Judea had fled, and that Lysias went with a strong army, but was put to flight, and that the Jews had grown strong with the armor and spoils they had taken from the camps they destroyed. They had also torn down the abomination that he had set up upon the altar in Jerusalem, and they had surrounded the sanctuary with high walls as before, and also Bethsura, his city. When the king heard these words, he was struck with fear and greatly shaken. He lay down upon his bed and fell sick with grief, for things had not turned out as he had planned. He remained there many days, and great sorrow came upon him more and more, and he realized he was going to die. He called for all his friends and said, "Sleep has departed from my eyes, and my heart is cast down with anxiety. I said in my heart, into how much trouble have I come, and into what floods of sorrow, I, who was once powerful and beloved. Now I remember the evils that I did in Jerusalem, where I took away all the spoils of gold and silver that were in it, and sent to destroy the inhabitants of Judea without cause. I know therefore that these evils have come upon me for this reason, and behold, I perish with great grief in a strange land." The word of the Lord. Responsorial Psalm. The response is, I will rejoice in your salvation, O Lord. I will praise you, O Lord, with my whole heart. I will speak of all your wonders. I will be glad and rejoice in you. I will sing praise to your name, O Most High. I will rejoice in your salvation, O Lord, for my enemies are turned back. They shall fall and perish before your face. I will rejoice in your salvation, O Lord. You have rebuked the nations, and the wicked have perished. You have blotted out their name forever and ever. I will rejoice in your salvation, O Lord. The Lord is known by the judgment he executes. The sinner has been caught in the works of his own hands. I will rejoice in your salvation, O Lord. The poor shall not be forgotten forever. The patience of the poor shall not perish forever. I will rejoice in your salvation, O Lord. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Luke chapter 20, verses 27 to 40. Some of the Sadducees, who deny that there is any resurrection, came to Jesus and asked him, saying, Master, Moses wrote for us that if a man's brother dies having a wife and leaves no children, his brother should take the wife and raise up children for his brother. There were 7 brothers. The first took a wife and died without children. The second took her, and he also died childless. The third took her likewise, and so did all 7, leaving no children. Last of all, the woman also died. In the resurrection, then, whose wife will she be? For all 7 had her as wife. Jesus said to them, The children of this world marry and are given in marriage, but those who shall be found worthy of the world to come, and of the resurrection from the dead, neither marry nor are given in marriage, neither can they die any more, for they are equal to the angels, and are children of God, being children of the resurrection. Now that the dead rise again, Moses also showed at the bush, when he called the Lord the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob. For he is not the God of the dead, but of the living, for all live to him. Some of the scribes answered and said, Master, you have spoken well. And they no longer dared to ask him any questions. The Gospel of the Lord.